Hello to you all, pilgrims of enlightenment, and welcome to a new episode of Companions of the Bible. Here on this channel, and with each episode, we embark on a transformative odyssey through the Holy Scripture to explore stories from the Bible. As we continue our pilgrimage through the annals of time, we endeavor to unravel and comprehend the wisdom woven into the fabric of these stories, answering the inner call to seek enlightenment through the Word of God. If you find solace in the tales we unfold, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. Ensure that the flame of faith continues to both ignite the hearts of others and illuminate our shared paths. In the beginning, when time itself was but a whisper in the vast cosmic expanse, God, the creator of all things, brought forth the heavens and the earth. The world was formless, a blank canvas waiting for the Master's touch, and darkness veiled the depths of the universe. Yet the Spirit of God moved gracefully over the waters, heralding the dawn of creation. With a commanding voice, God declared, "Let there be light," and instantaneously, there was light. God beheld this radiant illumination and found it to be good, so he separated it from the enshrouding darkness. He named the light day and the darkness night, thus marking the passage of time. The first day of creation had begun. On the second day, God spoke again, and a firmament, a magnificent expanse, arose in the midst of the waters, dividing the waters below from the waters above. This heavenly barrier God called heaven, and it marked the boundary of Earth's domain. As the third day dawned, God's voice resonated once more, commanding the waters beneath the heavens to gather in one place, revealing the dry land. The newfound land he named Earth, and the waters that had collected he called seas. From the fertile soil, God commanded the earth to bring forth life. Grasses, plants bearing seeds, and fruit trees yielding their succulent bounty. As God's words echoed through the land, vibrant life sprang forth, each bearing seeds for its own kind. With the fourth day came another divine decree. Let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens to divide the day from the night. God's words materialized into two great lights, one to govern the day, the radiant sun, and another, the gentle moon, to rule over the night. The stars, like diamonds scattered across the night sky, accompanied them in the firmament. They were not only to illuminate the earth, but to serve as signs and markers of seasons, days, and years. God witnessed his creation and found it to be good. On the fifth day, God's voice called forth life once more. He commanded the waters to teem with living creatures, and the sky to be filled with the birds of the air. Obedient to his word, great whales and all manner of living creatures filled the oceans, each after its kind. Birds took flight, soaring through the open expanse of the heavens. God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply, filling the waters and the earth with your abundance." The sixth day dawned, and God spoke once more, commanding the earth to bring forth the animals, each according to its kind, including cattle, creeping things, and beasts of the earth. The fertile soil obeyed, giving rise to a vast array of creatures. God surveyed his creation and saw that it was good, yet the grand climax of this creation story was yet to come. With great solemnity, God declared, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." Thus, in the divine image, he created them, male and female. God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth and subdue it. Have dominion over the fish of the sea, the birds of the air, and every living thing that moves upon the earth." To sustain his creation, God bestowed upon them every herb-bearing seed and every fruit-bearing tree as their nourishment. He extended this provision to every beast of the earth and every bird of the air. All living creatures would feed on the green herbs of the earth. As the day's end drew near, God beheld the culmination of his creative work and saw that it was not just good, but very good. The sixth evening and morning marked the end of creation, the masterpiece of the universe, where light had pierced the darkness. Life had burgeoned, and humanity had been sculpted in the image of the divine. As the final brushstrokes of creation were painted upon the canvas of the cosmos, the heavens and the earth stood complete, adorned with the splendor of all living things. It was a culmination of divine craftsmanship. On the seventh day, God, the Creator, surveyed his magnificent handiwork and found it to be perfect. He rested from the labor of creation. This day of rest held a special significance, and God blessed it, setting it apart from all others. He sanctified the seventh day, for it was the day when he had rested from his creative work, a testament to the perfection of his design. In the day that the Lord God formed the heavens and the earth, the world was yet unshaped, and there was no rain to kiss the soil, nor a soul to tend to its vast expanse. Instead, a gentle mist rose from the earth, nurturing the face of the land and preparing it for the life that would soon flourish. In this newborn world, the Lord God shaped the first man, Adam, from the very dust of the ground. With loving care, he breathed life into Adam's nostrils, and a living soul came into being. Within this wondrous tapestry, the Lord God planted a garden, a paradise known as Eden, in the east. In this lush sanctuary, he placed the man he had formed. Every tree that graced the garden was a spectacle of beauty and a source of nourishment. Among them stood the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil, both holding their own secrets. Flowing from Eden was a majestic river, which then branched into 4 mighty streams. The first, named Pison, flowed through the golden land of Havilah, where treasures of gold, bdellium, and onyx adorned the earth. The second river, Gihon, encircled the lands of Ethiopia, nurturing them. The third, Hiddekel, wound its way eastward toward Assyria, and the fourth, the Euphrates, continued its course. Adam, the guardian of this earthly paradise, was entrusted with the task of tending to the garden and safeguarding it. The Lord God commanded him, granting him the freedom to feast upon the fruit of any tree within the garden, except one, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. To taste its forbidden fruit would be to invite death. Yet, amidst the beauty and solitude of Eden, God recognized that it was not good for man to be alone. Thus, he formed every beast of the field and every bird of the air from the very ground, and presented them to Adam. He named them all, but among them he found no true companion. In a deep slumber, God cast Adam, and from his side he took a rib and fashioned a woman, bringing her to the man. Adam, filled with wonder, declared her to be bone of his bones and flesh of his flesh. She was named woman, for she had been taken from man. Thus, God ordained that a man should leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and they would become one flesh. In Eden's tranquil embrace, they dwelled, innocent and unashamed, both of them naked, free from worldly cares, a testament to the divine artistry of their Creator.